A father-son duo is planning to rebuild after a fire burned their business to the ground. Big equipment owners Tim and Ron Harmon have spent day in and day out meeting with contractors, insurance agencies, and employees to plan what their next step will be.
The Montana Ag Network's Elizabeth Transu takes us to Havre, where the family is pulling themselves up by their bootstraps and making a comeback.
And these are some of the really early Big Buds.
Big Bud in our community is, everybody knows Big Bud. Big Bud represents the biggest, the coolest, the baddest tractors ever made.
A business that's been in the family for decades.
So my dad's office was right here in the corner.
I would tout that to my friends. You know, do you know my dad built the largest tractor in the world, you know?
911, what is your emergency?
But during a time of giving, the Harmon family lost everything.
Hi, I'm calling about the big tractor place out on 87.
Okay.
We can see smoke coming out from underneath the roof. It's on fire, bad.
Havre Police.
Hi, I am coming down 87 at Big Equipment, and the buildings are on fire.
I was just in shock. I mean, such a sprawling facility to be reduced to nothing, just gone.
Decades of hard work burned to the ground.
Tears came to my eyes, and I just kind of sat there and didn't know what our future was at that point, didn't know what the plan was. But yeah, it was, my heart sunk, just literally sunk.
Where it's at. So we do have a lot of support.
But the Harmons are making a comeback, and in front of all his employees, Ron Harmon made a promise.
But, you know, you are loved, you are appreciated. We're going to support you 110% in every way we can. I think we can have something better than we had. I really, really believe that.
It was super empowering. I felt so proud to be his son. I felt so proud that he cared so much for not just our customers, but our employees as well. And yeah, it was one of my more proud moments in my life, watching my dad.
One thing about it, one thing that constantly does happen is change. And some days it's not seen as positive change, and other days it is. But we like to think that we think positively.
Their comeback, they say, is going to be bigger and better than ever.
It's allowed us to take a hard look at what we really need for a facility and make it a more modern, more efficient facility. And of course, we would have not had that opportunity otherwise. I think there's a lot of very good positives that have come out of this that I have to say we probably couldn't see right after the fire, but it certainly turned out to be a very positive thing.
Big Equipment plans to break ground soon. Ron and Tim say they hope to be up and running within a year.
You can't replace everything you lost, but what you can is survive and be able to move forward, which we certainly are trying to do.
Being in Havre and having this happen, it really showed me what this community is all about.
In Havre, Elizabeth Transu, MTN News.
Now, the cause of that fire is still unknown.